Abuse of office under Section 46 of the Anti-Corruption and Economic Crimes Act 2011 means a person is guilty of an offence if he or she uses his or her office to improperly award a benefit to him or herself or another person. Based on this legal provision, Uganda Police Force is considering holding many LOC chairpersons in contempt of the law.
The local council one chairpersons who are abusing their power through the issuance of local clearances to the public to move from one place to another.
Police wants powers of village chairpersons revoked over misuse in the COVID-19 lockdown situation. According to police, local council chairpersons are issuing unwanted travel certificates based on extortion, which is complicating the enforcement of the presidential directive on restriction of movements.
And under circumstances where the reasoning is not under an emergent situation or even being essential.
Despite the concern of police, while releasing preventative measures against the spread of COVID-19, LOCs and RDCs were empowered with the responsibility of issuing travel certificates, especially to emergencies like sick people. Based on insurance, one should question the concerns of police.
We are told most of these rich people have been parting with some money, so some bit of extortion has also been taking place at that level. So we have gathered these local clearance letters and we are going to forward them to the interagency task force so that these powers, if deemed defeat, are either withdrawn or action taken against the LCs who are culprits.
However, some territorial commanders are cautioned over laxity, which is likely to water down the struggle to control the spread of the pandemic. These have been directed to apply necessary tactical procedures.
And also in the remote places, if you start going out of Kampala, a radius of about 5 kilometers, some of the trading centers that are inward don't follow the 7 p.m. curfew restriction and timing. You find shops still operating up to 8 and 9, and this one encourages more people to continue being out in public and even more bars to continue operating.
In the enforcement of the preventative measures, police last week arrested 1,445 people, impounding 633 vehicles and 3,884 motorcycles, though some were released after paying fines.
Verifying the police is at the front alone with sister security agencies, and some of these sister agencies or stakeholders that, like KCCA, who are supposed to work with us, are not at the forefront, and yet they have a major role to play together with URA. So this calls for better coordination.
Reckless drivers and riders still pose a challenge to security operatives on different checkpoints while enforcing restricted movements as per the presidential directives.
That still we have complaints of motorists and borders not respecting.
With the cross-border movements, the Ministry of Internal Affairs has suspended issuing of passports for 42 days, recommend its clients to access other services online.
Schedule their appointments, will be able to reschedule their appointments once the 42 days are elapsed. So meaning that if you have an appointment, you cannot come. Just wait. You cannot come and you can't schedule. You can't reschedule.
Abdul Nasir Lubrama, UBC News.